Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Reclaiming Coventry with me, John, aka Old Man Sudor. And yeah, as you can tell, I'm in my dressing gown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you now. Pause the video, go make yourself a nice hot drink, whether it's tea, coffee, bovril, whatever you fancy. I've got mine here, as you can see. And we'll sit down then for sort of 20 minutes. Enjoy a couple of games. We'll enjoy the Portsmouth game and the Burton game. I'll go through what's happened since the last video, where we are in the league, any news. So go make yourself a cup of drink now. Go on, pause it. I'll give you a second. Right. Hopefully you got yourself a drink. You know, it's cold, wet, and miserable outside, so why not? So I left you last time on the Exeter game. We won 1-0. Really good game. We followed up with Preston. Obviously, Preston were in the Championship last season, came down, one of the favourites this season. They're not a bad side at all, and we got 2-2. Quite annoyed, we were 2-0 up, so we should have really done better. They have got Bradley Dack, which anyone who plays Football Manager knows, he's not a bad little player, especially around this sort of level, or the Championship level. So we went 2-0, Geordie Jones and Thomas got the goals. Didn't play particularly fantastic or anything like that, but we should have done better, really. We followed that up with a 1-0 win against Rochdale. Mbake got the goal for us, but he took a slight knock that game. And then, as you can see down here, the big news from that game was our star striker, Michael Folivi. I will say his name right one of these times, I promise. Got injured. Not just a little injury, by the way. He's out for two to 3 months it was at the time, with a broken ankle. So, as you can see, he'd scored 7 goals for us. I honestly think for the whole season he was probably in target for 25-30 goals where he was going. And he's now out for 2 months. So, not good, as it's one of the places we really struggle with our team is scoring, which is why I brought him in, basically, because I needed a goal scorer, and yeah, we haven't got him anymore. We then followed out with a 0-0 against Walsall. This is a game we should have won, but as I was saying about strikers, Bevan then picked up a knock. Injuries are coming back into it all over again. It was the story of last season for us, I felt, and I won't lie, it feels a bit that way again now. And as you can see, we've got a lot of yellow cards, but they got a player sent off in the 45th minute, and the fact that we could not get that goal, I thought was unacceptable. We should have won it. That's all I want to talk about, because it makes me upset otherwise, really. And that leads us to the game against Portsmouth. It's going to be a tough game. Portsmouth are a good team. We are favourites, as you can see here, and they've got a couple of players out from the looks of it, or injured, so we've got every little bit of chance, I believe. We've only obviously still lost one game in the league, which was against Chesterfield at the beginning of the season, which I think is great. This does mean we are in third. Only 1 point behind the likes of Charlton and Fleetwood. So, after 8 games, that's a really good position to be in. As I said, I was aiming for promotion or for the playoffs this season, so I feel like we're in a good sort of spot. But obviously with our goal scorer out, I'm a little bit worried. We'll get straight into the game now, guys, because I don't want to be rambling on for too long, because let's face it, I will, and you probably guys will get bored. So this is the team we're going with today. Charles Cook in goal, Gilesby, Davey, Wills and Packwood on as our back 4. Collette is going to be the deep line playmaker in that defensive midfield position. McGradles and Gale. And if you don't know why I call him Gale, if you know, it's because I can't say his last name. Brigham Manor? I might be wrong. Jones sitting just behind Bevan and Thomas. Fitness is a little bit of an issue at the moment. I'm trying to rotate the squad as best I can. Doesn't always work, but I'm trying my hardest. I'll tell you what we are going to do, actually. We're going to bring Crofts on here for Mbake, because Mbake is absolutely shattered, so I don't think I'm going to play him this game anyway. So we'll get into the game. Hopefully things will go okay for us. We're going to say passionately. I can say assertively, actually. Keep our run going. That did bugger all. Really good team talk there by me. We're going to try and get them all riled up a bit. And we'll get into the game. I mean, I'm moaning a little bit about injuries in this game. I've started doing sort of stream on Twitch now, as well as doing this. I'm going to try and do that most nights. Come along and say hi if you can. But I'm playing with the Russian team. Oh god, I'm going to pronounce their name wrong. Kaganspor or something along those lines it is. As Portsmouth almost score there. Jesus. Yeah, and literally half my team's been injured in the first 3 or 4 games of the season. So it's probably like the most difficult game start of the season I've had this year. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. As Portsmouth are coming at us again. And we've got to be careful because they're going to score if we're not careful. They're really hammering at us at the moment. And that's the half time. Not much else has happened apart from them coming at us, which is a little bit... So I'm going to say assertively, I'm not happy performance. Showing me something a little bit better. And what we're going to do as well is we're going to change the tactics a little bit because I feel we're getting caught out a bit too much. So we're going to go to this tactic here. I just need to obviously change a few things around so people are in their right positions a little bit more. So there we go. That should do it. We'll have you as a box-to-box support. And we'll have Thomas add a shadow striker in attack. Hopefully this will just penetrate them a little bit more. We can play a bit counter-y football because they're all over us at the moment and change up a little bit. And we'll see how we get on, shall we? But yeah, my Twitch save is going absolutely... It's going well, but the injuries have been crazy. And there's a big thing with the Russian league is you have to have something like 60% of the 11 players on the pitch have to be home-based or homegrown players, or there's something like that. So it's really hard when most of your Russian players are injured. So hopefully I'll be doing that a little bit more. As Jones comes forward, takes his shot. Surely that's a corner. Corner. That was over the line. And we're holding off here. I feel like we are coming a little bit more into it. As I say that, I swear the game listens to me and says I'll do the exact opposite and show Portsmouth with a corner. But we've got more possession, we've had more shots, we've had more on target. You'd sort of wonder why we aren't scoring a goal, really, here. As I find that quite complexing. As we're playing around the ball really nicely, but we get to... So look, as soon as I say something, the opposite happens. As Portsmouth score, come on, opposite happen please. No, not at all. Yeah, as Portsmouth score, with Bennett whips it in and Samuel has a nice little header there. It's a good goal. Completely against the run of play though. And we're 1-0 down. That's rather annoying. I mean, come on, we've had double the amount of shots of them, double on target. 59%, we've got way more possession in them, and they go and score. Look at that, our pass completion is 82%. Yeah, I think this game's sort of just trying to be against me. We're going to make a sub. I mean, our strikers are just not doing anything at all, really. Which is not good. And Davey's not having a good game, so we're going to bring Turnbull on for Davey. And hopefully that will maybe change things up a little bit for us. I think that's all we're going to do. We're going to bring Crofts on, actually. We're going to bring Crofts on for George Jones. I know I'm being really dangerous here. I'm making free subs before sort of 10 minutes to go. So I'm being a little bit... So, yeah, there you go. We'll have it that way around because he plays slightly better. We'll see what we can do. But Portsmouth are on the attack again, which is not good. But we managed to get the ball. Thomas knocks it out for us. But Portsmouth have got the ball, and we need to be really careful here, as that's, yeah, okay. Something tells me this game is decided that there's in no way, shape or form am I going to win this. As no one tackles him, Wills just stands there. They all just watch him with the ball in the middle. That's a... Oh, God. That annoys me, because that would never happen in real life. It don't matter what level of football you're playing. People would not just stand there. SI, sort your AI out a little bit, will you? As it looks like we're going to lose this 2-0, I'm starting to wonder how, when you look at how many shots we've had and everything else. As Jones comes in, is he going to get a cross in? He does, but it doesn't really go to anyone. Jarsfeed knocks it in, he gets a cross in. Packwood comes in. Are we just going to be knocking on their door? Jones gets tackled, and Portsmouth managed to get us on the break, it looks like, down this left hand side, and that's full time. 2-0 to Portsmouth. And I'm going to say you weren't good enough, but I'm going to go back to these stats. Right, so we've had 22 shots, they had 9. We had 10 on target, they had 6. 8 off target, they had 2. Okay. We had 1 half chance, they had 2 half chances. We had 58% of the possession, they had 42. We had 11 corners, they had 10. We fouled a little bit more. Passes complete. So we made 663 passes, 539 of them were complete. They made 371. So we made almost double the amount of passes they did. And we had a lot more of that was that's, yeah. Okay. Action zones. So can someone explain to me, really, how... I don't get this. And I know this is probably boring for you guys. I mean, both their goals were in the area, but yeah, okay, whatever game. Sorry, it really winds me up when you're clearly the better side and you lose 1-0, 2-0. I really don't understand it. Right. Anyway, guys, there'll be a little flash. We'll get to the next game. Right, guys, welcome back after the little flash there. We're back to the next game against Burton. Hopefully, we're going to play a bit better. One of the things I'm going to do is change the formation, because I think one of our we're going to get more of an attacking option with this sort of setup at the moment. I think having 2 up front when we haven't got our main striker in isn't going to really help us. Unfortunately, we're not the fittest team in the world at the moment, and as you can see, I'm going to leave Wills on because he's our best defender. But this is the team I'm going to go with. So Cook in goal, Jarsfeed, Turnbull, Wills and Packwood, our usual back 4. Collette, Essien and McGradles in the centre of midfield. We've got 2 deep line playmakers, but 1 on support, 1 on defend, and then just Essien as an automatic centre midfielder. Hopefully just to do that job of linking us between, the defence and here up a little bit. Thomas is going as a shadow striker. Mbake is going to be our attacking midfielder. And then Bevan up front by himself. But I'm hoping these 3 will all work together, basically. It's probably not the strongest side we could put out, but with fitness and injuries and stuff like that, it's the best I think I can do at the moment. As you can see here, quite a few players. Geordie Jones is only at 77. I don't want to play him if he's going to, he's not fit enough really to be starting or anything like that. So that's where we are, guys, and hopefully, I still think we can beat Burton. There's no reason we shouldn't be able to beat Burton, but I just feel we need to have more attacking options or more link-ups for the attacking, not because we haven't got the players at the moment. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to say I want to see a much better performance out of them. And hopefully we'll do alright. Let's see how we go, shall we? I'm going to have a quick sip of my drink. As not much seems to be happening. Burton come on the attack, it looks like. Palmer Cole knocks it in, and whatever his name is, scores. And so it's 1-0 to Burton. It's not a good start from us at all. And yeah, I'm a bit worried now after these two games, because I'm starting to see a downhill sort of momentum going, which is not good. As we carry on, and it's not looking very good at the moment, unfortunately. But we've got a free kick. We just don't do anything with it. It just gets cleared straight away. But Mbake brings it back in. He takes I don't know if that was a pass or a shot, but not much of it came about. And we shouldn't be losing headers like that, as Burton have a shot as well. Oh dear, this is not starting out well for us, guys, is it? It's not starting out well at all. We're 40 minutes in, and you'd have to say, from what we've seen on the screen, Burton are the better side. And if you look at the stats, they are the better side. But we're coming back on the attack now. Can we knock the ball out there to Packwood? Packwood runs it down line, passes it, but no one's there. No one is there. And I'm guessing maybe this is my tactics is just not working for us. Yeah, we knew that was coming. It was a nice little whipped in cross, and Alex Jabaki, whatever his name is, gets a good goal. I mean, it was a good goal. I mean, again, you'd have to say Burton are probably a really good side. They would have been, I think, in the Championship last season, so obviously we can expect it to be a tough game, but we should be doing better than this. We really should. And they're coming forward again, and we managed to get a tackle in though and grab the ball. And Mbake gets it to Essie into Packwood. He gets it back to Mbake. McGradles, Essien, Thomas. Out to Packwood. Packwood gets across into Bevan. It doesn't really go far. Essien's got it. McGrail's Packwood in a more better position. He gets across into Bevan, and there's the goal. We're back in it. This is the start. Come on. It was another little whipped in cross from Pack. You can see it. Packwood gets it. Another little whipped in cross. Bevan gets it near the near post. Slots it in. Good goal. Get in there. Yes. And that's half time. I'm a little bit worried in Mbake because he's pretty tired, so I won't probably give him too much longer. I'm going to say assertively, show me something in the second half, because we are down, and I do think we should be playing slightly better than we are. As we get the ball in, can Mbake get to it? No, he can't. Burton though are a really good side. I know they haven't started off well, but you know, I think any of us who know that they are a good side. We're going to make a change because Mbake is absolutely shattered. I'm going to bring Geordie Jones on. I know he's pretty tired himself, but he's the only one who can really play in that sort of position for us. We're going to bring McGradles off, and we're going to bring Crofts on, I think. And hopefully, it's just going to tighten everything up a little bit more again for us, and give us a little bit of pace in that, and we can get them. As we're going to go on a controlling mentality and try and see if we can get the equaliser. We've came back into this game really well, and our possession again is really good. But unless we can get a goal, as Burton are on the attack, Turnbull knocks it out. But they managed to pick the ball up, but he hasn't really got anywhere but backwards to go. And that should never have got through. Oh my god. That was terrible. On our part. Alright, we're going to make... We've got enough... Yeah, one more sub we're going to make. We're going to bring Wills off and Davey on, just for tight. So I'm going to try and... I want to bring in a new defender. Try and make sure that we don't concede another goal. Turnbull gets it. Jones picks it up. We could get a break here if we're lucky. Wills picks it up. Gets it back to Jones. Jones to Crofts to Essien. Essien gets it to Bevan. Bevan to Thomas. Thomas knocks it out to Packwood, who knocks it quickly to Crofts. Crofts to Everson. We're passing it around really well, but we're not really doing anything with it on the edge of their area. Bevan to Jones to Bevan. Oh, I thought that was going to be in. Oh, I can't believe that. We hit the bar. Oh, come on. No, we're going to have one more chance here. Crofts to Thomas to Bevan. Gets it to Jones. No, he was offside. You nasty, nasty game. You nasty game. Oh, we lose 2-1, but as you can see at the end there, we had 2 chances, and to be honest, I think we were really unlucky there. So I'm going to say they were unlucky. Yeah, that game is that's not naughty game. That is such a bad. Pardon my language. I'm going to swear. So put your hands over your ears. I like swearing. You bastard of a game. Right. Okay. I've finished swearing. I don't like to swear on videos too much. I will in streams and that, but I'm trying not to swear. But yeah, you cover your ears. Shitting arsehole bastard. Right. Okay. Right. Sorry, guys. Right. So that's going to be it. So where are we in the league? We've dropped down to 10th, unfortunately. We're only 4 points behind first, so it's not been too bad in the sense of we're not miles behind anyone now. We've actually probably pretty much where we started at the beginning of the episode. If maybe only 3 points extra ahead. As you can tell, it's really tight. Probably up here at the moment. It's really tight everywhere at the moment. But yeah. I think we'll bounce back. I'm sure we'll bounce back. Right, guys, we'll come back, and we'll come back for. When should we come back? We'll come back for the Charlton and Swindon games. So I'll play a couple of games. We'll come back for the Charlton and Swindon. I think there'll be two nice games to come back for. Hopefully, we'll have a couple of wins. We're playing Port Vale next. They're pretty much bottom of the league, so you would think we could actually do something there, maybe. We'll see. Right, anyway. That's the end of the episode, guys. It'd be great. Drop me a like or a subscribe if you can. If you feel like it. Come and say hello on Twitter. Like I said, I'm twitching. If you see me on Twitch, come and say hi. By all means, tell me how terrible I am. And as always, it's been a pleasure. And I'll see you next episode, mate.